How do you overcome the hard in real estate? It is hard. Man, I know it. I was working 7 days a week for years in the beginning. Oh, gosh. And I don't want to do that again. And I don't want it for you. So if you want to learn some ideas on how that doesn't have to happen, stay tuned, subscribe, and let's talk. And stay to the end because I have an offer for you that maybe you want to take advantage of. So this is a very difficult business. First of all, because you're dealing with people's emotions over buying and selling a home. So they're already struggling and sometimes you get some real jerks. Sometimes you get some jewels that you just want to have for life, and you can have if you nurture them. So the biggest thing that you've got to learn to do, number one, is how are you going to leverage your time? You've got to treat this like a business. You've got to figure out what are the priorities for you to do. In the beginning, you're going to say, well, I need to do everything. And maybe you do to a degree because you got to figure out where your talent is, where your strength is. And you've got to get connected. My advice to newer agents is get on a team so that you've just got some camaraderie. My other advice is get on a meta company versus a franchise because I believe that there's much more collaboration there. I do have a snoring dog right here in the office with me, and I don't care. So if you hear it, that's what's going on. Anyway, so the important thing about being on a team is just the collaboration stuff when you're struggling. Even if you've been in the business a while, I had someone who reached out to me. She was 72. And she said, I probably got 5 more years, but she was broke. And she was trying to figure out because the market just got harder. She forgot that how seasonal it can be. You know, we're going through a tough time with interest rates higher, but you know what? Lots of people are buying homes. I live in the Charlotte area. So Charlotte is one of the top cities to move to in the United States. And how about that? Maybe you want to move to go to a better city. I don't know. People do it. I knew one guy, he moved from Boston all the way out to La Jolla, California, because his focus was luxury properties. There wasn't luxury properties where he was at. He was good at real estate and he goes, I'm moving out there. And what did he do? He got connected. And that's another thing. You've got to get connected. You've got to be where people are, who your target market is. Pay attention to a target market. Don't be one of those agents that's all over the place, says I'll go anywhere. No. Don't do that. Be focused in. Figure out a niche because that's really important to find who your people are. Me, my niche was waterfronts, a very specific price point in the waterfronts because I saw it was the second home price point. And there were a lot of people that were interested in that. As the market was going up, they felt they could buy a second home, which was great. And then when the market crashed, they said, well, we're going to get rid of our second home. So it was win-win for me on both sides. But I studied it, right? And that's what you need to do too. So I'm just saying this business is hard. NAR is just throwing a monkey wrench in everything. So you got to learn brand new things. You got to learn scripts. You got to learn buyer presentations. How are you going to do that? If your firm's not teaching you that, I can help you. Just because you can watch a lot of YouTube videos and you can make that right. You can also book a strategy call with me and see if I can't connect you with how to get your buyer's presentation down pat. I'm going to be having ones that are downloadable templates that you can do, scripts, all those things will be downloadable, not on this video, but coming. So what I am encouraging you to do is pay attention to the people that are already successful. Get connected, start collaborating, call agents up like me and say, what do I need to do so that I can understand what my strength is, right? So when you've got your niche, that's important. You do want to leverage your time. I'm a big believer in VAs. I have a couple of them out of the Philippines. They are wonderful. One does graphic with me where they edit my videos, and another one handles my website traffic of how we're sending out emails and the follow-ups on it. These are treasures to me because if I try and do that, I am lost. I waste my time. Where's my time best spent? Well, it's on here doing YouTubes like this where I can get in front of more people. I also do networking. I'm involved with BNI Business Network International. I've been in there since 2008. That has been a gift to me. If you can't get in, which is hard for realtors to get in, go create your own. I'm not a fan of the chamber because it's too diluted. but start your own networking group. All these other vendors, they need realtors. Everybody needs realtors to send them referrals back and forth, and you can help their business and you can help them. Do YouTube videos where you're interviewing different vendors, you're interviewing different people around town, you're interviewing, there's so much. I've got videos on how to do all of this. I have another YouTube channel called Tech Savvy Realty Solutions, and you can go over there and learn different tech things, like how to do those YouTubes, things like that, different products and tools that'll save you time, save you money, because that's what you need to be doing. And I'm telling you, if you're not using ChatGPT, holy cow, I encourage you to pay for it. And the new 4.0 version that just came out like less than 2 weeks ago, mind blowing. Where's it going? I don't know. Crazy. And you better be involved, because your business can be so much better because of it. I asked it today to help me figure out how I can capture people on my YouTube channel that are interested in some of the giveaways that I want to give away. There are things like bots that you can have for your Facebook and your Instagram. ManyChat is one of them that'll capture all this and create an email list that you can start to build a database. That's powerful. Well, I didn't think it was possible for YouTube, because YouTube is not a meta platform. That ManyChat is good for meta platforms, which is Facebook and Instagram, right? These are things that you've got to know about to be efficient. And so coming on here is one good way to do this. So you can make it so your business is not hard. You just got to leverage it out. And when you collaborate with other agents, which we do at Meta companies, I'm with EXP, in case I didn't mention that. If you're interested in learning more about EXP, please book a strategy call with me. I am not looking to pull anybody into EXP. I've been down that road. It is a waste of everybody's time. I only want the hustlers who want the premium company, because EXP is the founder of this whole Meta platform that just turned the real estate industry on its ears. Incredible. And it is powerful for agents that are hustlers. They want to build it like a business. It's not any good for just the slackers. They'll leave. They'll leave the whole industry, period. But they'll leave EXP. And the truth is, slackers just blame it on whatever instead of taking responsibility. So if you want to build this business and you don't want it to be hard, I'm not saying it won't be challenging. It will be. But it does not have to be all consuming. And there are just too many great tools to leverage it out. YouTube is your friend. First of all, YouTube is free. Don't forget that. So is Facebook, and so is Instagram. You can utilize those tools, and they're very important tools as well. And you can learn about that on YouTube. But one thing to remember about YouTube, it's evergreen. So while your Facebook feeds go down, and so do your Instagrams, even though they're searchable, more searchable on Instagram probably than on Facebook, your YouTube channels are evergreen. People are looking at YouTube on their TVs, on their cell phones, on their pads. And because that term evergreen means it could be anywhere in the country, around the world, any time zone, and they could just be searching for what you're putting on there. So go over to Tech Savvy Realty Solutions and check out the different tech tools that I have. Run this like a business. Get your CPA. I got a whole video on all of that, how to literally run it like a business, the different players that you need to have. Invest in your business. Invest in you. Listen to the books that'll help you. It doesn't have to be hard. It will always be challenging, but it doesn't have to absorb your life like it absorbed mine early on. I've learned technology has changed. You can change. Book a strategy call with me. Subscribe below. Let's get going. For the builders, I say, come on. For the slackers, I say, stay where you're at. Thanks, everybody.